Thank you very much for joining me today. Today, we're going to discuss the Michael Keaton Batman Returns cowl. This is urethane. I'm not Batman. So, this is my favorite cowl. I have a few. Right here is the Val Kilmer Panther cowl, which that one is latex. This one is urethane. So, on average, you're looking at a urethane cowl to be around $200 or so, and the latex cowl would be around $350 US. Now, some of the differences between the urethane and the latex. So again, this is urethane. It might not be as durable as the latex, and does heat up a little bit more. So I find the latex, I stay cooler. Now, in the sun, you're still going to heat up because there's really not a lot of airflow or what have you that's going on. This is a 24-inch and quite comfortable. Now, $200 for something like this, $350 for like the latex Panther cowl is a pretty good price for really what you're getting. You might spend $50, $60 at a Halloween store to get a mask or a cowl, and that would be very flimsy and could easily tear, rip. It's not a very good quality, as well as the sculpt isn't necessarily as good. As you can see here, the sculpt of this cowl is really good. Now you will, I'll do a 360 a little bit later, so you'll be able to see more of that. So you're getting a much better sculpt. Now, this is based off the Batman Returns Michael Keaton movie, and again is urethane. Now, you might see a cowl like this, the Batman Returns, for $1,000, $1,500, and that's really a licensed. A licensed product, where this was actually made by someone who has either the sculpt of the Batman Returns, or even created their own. And you could pretty much pit this against the movie and find that it's pretty much identical as the movie. So you can pay the for the licensed, or a lot of people will, or a few people in their spare time, and they actually work on productions, on movie productions, what have you. But in their spare time, off time, they'll actually make masks, cowls. Because that's really what they do all day as a profession anyway, so they know what they're doing. So comment if you have any questions or wondering where I get my cowls. I'll definitely be able to help you there. Please like and subscribe as well. So this cape, I just created this cape. It's pretty much just a cotton material. Capes are very simple to make. It's not something that you have to spend hundreds of dollars on. So I would suggest just make your own for a few dollars. So I'm just going to move this cape down, and you'll see the full sculpt of this cowl. Just like the movie, it's got the tips, and again the sculpt is very nice. Now, not necessarily a lot of movement. So in the Batman Returns movie, or pretty much most of the Batman movies, you'll find that the actor really doesn't turn their head very much, because it's something that's very difficult to do because of how sturdy the cowls are. But again, that's a good thing, because you are able then to display the piece. It's not just sitting there in a pile in a drawer, but you can actually be able to display it when not in use. Now, another thing is most of the cowls don't have holes in the nose, so you may want to add those. This one actually is not so tight that I don't have to. The Panther cowl, I definitely have to add some holes there for breathing. And another thing is how difficult it can be to get the cowls on and off. I guess it's because of the latex or even the urethane really sticks to hair. It just doesn't want to budge off the hair. So you'll want to use some water and some human safe lubricant. I just use water, and then so get my hair all wet and my face. Not too wet because then it's going to be very wet in the mask, in the cowl. But also then add then hand lotion on that on top of the water, and I find it's then really easy to get on and off. Now you want to take care getting it on and off. Make sure that you don't rip it or what have you. Usually the best way is to grab here by the just under the neck and pull that up. And I'm not going to do that. But really, that is one of the best ways to do it. And again, you want to make sure that you have some water and some lubricant on your face and hair, or else it's not coming off without some serious pain or loss of hair. But even then, even if you don't have hair, you want to use water and a lubricant. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Also, if you want to see the video on the Val Kilmer Panther cowl, which is latex, please do so, because there is definitely differences between urethane and latex. I'm also interested in purchasing the Ben Affleck Justice League cowl. That will most likely be latex. And again, because I found that the latex is comfortable, but it really depends on your budget. But definitely stay away from those $50 masks unless you're just doing Batman for Halloween for one day. Fine, I understand, but you still might not be all that happy. You're not going to get a cowl with this kind of sculpt. And speaking of which, what I'm going to do now is do a 360 so you can see the full sculpt of this cowl. It is a one piece, and even the back is sculpted. So we'll take a minute and do a 360 of the cowl. I should get a little bit closer. So I hope that helps, and I'll give you a close-up look here. And again, like, subscribe, comment. Be very happy to hear from you. So this one is again a 24-inch, and it's really hard to say what size really is going to fit you well. 24 is quite large and gives me a lot of room and comfort. I actually have some some space here, which I'm not it's not even touching me, which is actually it's actually nice. But you'll notice that I don't have really any space around the mouth and chin and cheeks, which is good. So it's not too tight. Allows me to talk, but doesn't look strange as well. If it was open, it just wouldn't look like it fits properly enough. So you can see it's got a nice fit, not too tight. And again, that's the 24-inch. A 25 or anything bigger than that, for me at least, um, would definitely be too big. I would not go over a 24, and a 23 might start getting a little tight as well. But with the latex, That has a little bit more forgiveness and stretch and give, where the urethane, not necessarily. So you might want to take that into consideration. Thank you very much for watching. And again, like, subscribe, and feel free to comment. Looking forward to hearing from you. And please check out the other video, the Val Kilmer Panther Cowl. Thank you very much. I'm not Batman. Bye.